And I gave a little tease earlier about you, Bekah.
I heard
You did. I was like, "Bleh."
I was like, oh gosh, I'm gonna be the bearer of bad news today.
Just the humidity. I'm just like done with it.
And here's the thing. All of last week, we only had high temperatures in the 80s. We hit 89 3 days in a row, but it certainly felt still like the 90s,
Yeah.
not much of a difference. Saturday, we only hit 91, but I was out with my husband and he said, Bekah, this is the hottest day of the year. I was like, no, it's not.
You're like, do you know who you're talking to?
It's like, we hit 99 like last month, but it was with the extra humidity.
Yeah.
He just felt like it was so much hotter. I was like,
get
well,
that.
I'm going to be the bearer of bad news. So heat index values above 100 degrees expected not only today, but this entire work week as well. No relief in terms of muggy air, unfortunately. It is just going to be looking and feeling like August, also with the potential of daily downpours each and every day, very similar to what we saw over the weekend. Live view from our WCNC tower camp. A few locations started off with some low clouds, but that is certainly burned off. We are starting off with full sunshine, temperature of 77, slowly warming up out there, but it feels like 79 with those dew points in the 70s. So around lunchtime, feeling like 94, but by the time we get towards the peak of the afternoon, due to that sky-high humidity, it is going to be feeling even close to 102 today. Unfortunately, that is going to be a general trend, even with hotter temperatures headed our way over the next few days. Rainfall totals from yesterday, super spotty and hit or miss, and some of these actually came during the overnight hours closer to midnight. The mountains and foothills really picked up the most prominent, a quarter to about half an inch of rain, and we'll have, of course, more areas to watch today and tomorrow as well. Now we're watching a couple of things in the tropics. Otherwise, it's going to be a very, very sticky week with heat index values, again, above the triple digits. So satellite radar, not much going on at the moment, but start to get a little bit more active today. Best coverage up in the mountains, but tomorrow bringing a better coverage of showers and thunderstorms. We'll continue that into Wednesday as well. And then by the time we get towards the weekend, as the frontal system moves in, better coverage of storms will knock us down from the 90s at least into the 80s. The future cast for today, coverage not impressive. Few hit or miss showers or thunderstorms, but only a few of us actually getting in on the action. And then here comes Tuesday. We'll first start to see that first round come in just after midday from the mountains, all of this pushing into the south and east, so becoming much more active and prominent across the greater Charlotte area for the late afternoon, early evening. This is also where we could see a strong to severe thunderstorm, damaging winds being the primary concern, but certainly some locally heavy downpours and some frequent lightning all will be possible as well. And then Wednesday morning, a few morning showers will roll through, especially up in the mountains, but otherwise just going to be a really hot afternoon. So locally heavy rain could dump anywhere from a quarter to half an inch, but in some of those heaviest spots could pick up over an inch, which we've had a rinse and repeat cycle pretty much this entire month of August. August is on average our wettest month of the entire year, and so far in Charlotte we've picked up well over an inch of rainfall, which is certainly something that we'll continue to take. Severe weather threat for tomorrow, again pretty low end, especially north of the Charlotte metro. Damaging winds we'll be watching for upwards of 50 to 60 miles per hour. The entire viewing area also under a low end threat going into Wednesday as well. So for the next couple of days, very toasty. We even could peak with high temperatures this week of 96 by the time we get especially closer to Wednesday and Thursday. So a slow climb. Does look like by the time we get towards this weekend, we'll see those highs at least drop down into the upper 80s, lower 90s, but no big relief in terms of the heat and humidity coming anytime soon. Tropics getting quite active, actually watching 3 tropical waves at the moment. The one in orange has the highest chance of tropical cyclone development over the next week. Certainly something that we'll be watching as this especially the one in orange could sweep up close to Bermuda, but generally all of this activity is going to be staying off land. And then that low pressure system just off the coast of the east coast, off the coast of Carolinas, I should say, that is heading away from land as well. Now it's in a pretty unfavorable environment at this point. It's going to be fighting a lot of dry air, dust, and wind shear. So we'll see if this thing actually gets to develop, but if it does, that would be our third tropical storm storm of the season so far. This Cherry Hunt Supercenter 7-day forecast. So today, extremely hot and humid. Tomorrow, copy and paste. The only difference is we're going to get hotter each and every day all the way through Thursday, holding on to a couple of daily storm chances in the forecast, none of which are going to be widespread storms, but does start to uptick as we get our next frontal system for next weekend. But otherwise, hopefully this will be our last real hot week going forward, as our average highs are dropping. So each and every week, right now it's 89, so it will continue to steadily drop, especially as we go into the end of August. But again, hoping that this is the last time we have to deal with the middle 90s going into this week.
We can hope.
We can hope, but summer always has a last ditch effort.
Yeah, it always does.
Always does.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I love summer. I really do.
You're like trying to be nice to summer. You're like, I love it.
Miserable. It's been like a sauna over the past
It
couple
has.
days. Not
It really
enjoyed
has.
it at all.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Anyways, Becca, thank you so much.
Of course.